is Mahesh Badam.
Hey, this is Rakesh Kurva. I'm team lead here.
Can you please tell me about difference between 1099 and cop to cop?
Well, 1099 is nothing but 1099,
Yes,
1099.
of course.
Well, the person who works for 1099 hours,
Really?
just give me a moment. Let me tell you, the person who holds an own house in USA,
Okay.
it's an independent house,
Hmm.
independent owner
Mhm.
is 1099.
Okay.
When it comes to C2C, one corporation, when C2C is nothing but corp to corp,
Yes.
one corporation who is giving is C, another corporation who is taking is another C.
Okay.
C2C.
CTC.
Yes.
Okay. Good understanding, Mahesh. Okay. Can you please tell me what you understanding about US staffing?
US staffing is nothing but, we sit in India.
Mm-hmm.
We sit in India. We get requirements from the clients in United States.
Okay.
Search the resumes over the portals in United States.
Okay.
Submit to the clients in United States.
Okay.
Resume, submission, interview, purchase order.
That's it.
Yes.
Well. Okay. So how do you prioritize requirements when you're handling a multiple requirements on your table?
Once I get requirements,
Okay.
I see which is the toughest requirement, which is middle level requirement, which is the easiest requirement. Tough requirement, I post it in job portals.
Tough. Okay.
Tough.
Okay.
Mid level requirements, I put it in the groups.
Okay.
And the easy requirements, I start working in the portals and find submissions. After finding submissions for the easy requirement, if by God grace, if I get response for the tough requirements, I submit to the client. If not, I somehow manage saying to the client, I submitted a couple of resumes for easy requirement only. That's how I manage the things.
Impress. Okay. Tell me about how many US states?
Rakesh, I am sure you must be having good number of experience in this US stuff.
Yes.
Did you ever come across this question, in your entire career, helping you to find a resume or interview?
Not sure.
Then there is no point of discussing about this 52 states, right?
Well, okay. How do you handle rejections or negative feedback from your client?
Negative feedbacks and rejections are pretty common for me.
Pretty
Okay.
common.
It happens on daily basis.
Okay.
If I submit 3 resumes, 2 will get negative feedback, 1 will be a rejection. That's how, my day goes.
How about the placements?
Placements happen with, generally happen, placements happen to me by fluke.
Fluke.
Yes.
Well,
Because if I know which resume is going to fly and get a confirmation, there's no point of submitting multiple resumes for multiple requirements. I don't know which resume suits for particular requirement. That's the reason I get negative feedback or rejections.
well, a really good answer, but okay. So, how do you source potential candidates?
I use Monster, I
Mm-hmm.
use Dice,
Mm-hmm.
and LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
Yes.
Do you have a paid version?
No.
Then how?
Once you find a suitable candidate in LinkedIn,
Mhm.
I send him the request. If he accepts it, I'm going to share the message saying that this is a particular requirement in the location.
It's a time-taking process, I think so, right?
Of course,
Then you're losing client, and closers.
if the candidate is failing to respond to me, it is his bad.
He's bad luck.
He is losing an opportunity.
Oh,
Yes.
well, Mahesh, can you please tell me your successful placement story in your career?
Sure. Rakesh, once I received a requirement from one of my direct clients.
Okay.
It was so difficult. I have gone through the requirement thoroughly. I have gone through the requirement twice.
Okay.
I did not understand anything. After reading one more time, I realized that the client is expecting the person who has all the technologies in one resume, so which is very challenging. Then what I have done, after analyzing the requirement, as I told you earlier, I did not understand anything. I posted that requirement in portal, and then I waited. I got one resume.
Okay.
I did Control F and find whether all the technologies what the client is expecting are there in the resume or not. Luckily, all the technologies were there in one resume. I called that candidate. He was available, and he was within the rate. I submitted to the client. After scheduling interview, I got the confirmation. And this is the successful placement story I had in my career.
Well, story, Mahesh. Good about your story. And the posting you've done, good placements. Okay, Mahesh. Can you please share your experience with the end-to-end recruitment process?
Client,
Okay.
requirement,
Mm-hmm.
prime vendor,
Okay.
staffing agency,
Okay.
employer,
Uh-huh.
employee,
Employee. Okay.
purchase order, end-to-end requirement.
That's it.
That's it.
Well, okay. So, how do you handle a difficult hiring manager client expectations?
Well, it is always a challenge to meet the client expectation or the client needs. Generally, we don't submit all the resumes at a time, because if you give 10 resumes, he will choose a couple and reject most of them. I generally submit one. Once he rejects that, I'll submit two more resumes. That's how I make sure I give some quality of resumes step by step, not at a time. That's how I reach the client expectation. In fact, we never reach the client expectation anytime.
Okay. Okay. Good, Mahesh. I'm done here.
Okay.
So I'll just introduce my hiring manager.
Okay.
Yeah. So done from me.
Thank you, Rakesh.
Thank you, Mahesh.
Hi, this is Naresh Reddy.
Hi, this is Mahesh.
Hey, myself Naresh Reddy. I take care of complete operations here.
Hi, Naresh. This is Mahesh Badam.
Hey Mahesh, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. So Mahesh, let's come to the point. So how do you stay updated on the latest recruitment trends?
Latest recruitment trends. We generally have WhatsApp group
Mm-hmm.
between the recruiters and sales people.
Okay.
We also have some pages, and we also have LinkedIn. If you scroll, LinkedIn from top to bottom multiple times in an hourly basis,
Mhm.
you'll come to know what is happening in staff. So that's how I stay updated in the recruiting trends.
Top to bottom.
Multiple times in an hour.
Oh, multiple times.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So how do you handle a situation where a candidate backs out after accepting an offer?
That's very common for me. I'm sure it must be happening to many people,
Mm-hmm.
many recruiters. As soon as I hear that, he wants to back out, bottom of the heart, I scold him a lot, but I never show outside.
Mm-hmm.
I just try to, act smart and try to convince him, tell some, good things about the clients and try somehow convince him to get into this project. If he still fails to join, there's nothing I can do. If
Mm-hmm.
I have to hear from my manager and if, from my client about this back out, I just step into the washroom and cry for some time and come out. That's how I manage the things.
And washroom.
If I just cry out on the floor, it looks odd because of the girls and all. So
Well, you are very
that's how
clear.
I manage the things.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, what interests you about a career in your staffing, and where do you see yourself in next few years?
If I continue working in these shifts for a couple of years, you will definitely find me in one of the best multi-specialty hospitals. Because if I continue working in these timings for decades and decades, there's no point that I completely fit and occupying some opportunities, getting some titles. By God grace, if I go on site and work under the sun, maybe I will definitely see myself in a better opportunity. But still, if I continue here, trust me, one of the best multi-specialty hospitals.
Cool. Nice. So let's come to technologies. So could you please explain me difference between front end and back end?
Front-end technologies are the technologies which are used in the front end. Back-end technologies are the technologies which are used in the back end.
Can you come again?
The technologies which are used in front end are front-end technologies. The technologies which are used in the back end are back-end technologies.
That's it.
Very clear.
Oh, okay. So I give you two resumes
Okay.
without job title.
Yes.
Okay. So how do you find out what kind of technology resumes that are? So one is example, one is Java developer and one is full stack developer, but I don't put any title in the resume. So how can you identify those resumes?
Okay. If I'll get two resumes from you, and you are asking me to identify which is Java developer and which is full stack developer.
Exactly.
Am I correct?
Yes.
The resume which has more Java technologies is Java developer. The resume which has full stack developer. That's how I identify using Control F and tell you which is the right resume.
You mean the resume which has most of the part Java, then
Yes,
it is Java resume.
Yes.
If it which is having most of the part into stack,
Full stack.
full stack resume. So you are very clear about this.
I am very clear.
Come on.
I use Control F.
Okay. Uh, Let me ask you one more question. So how strong you are in technologies?
Naresh, if I am strong in technologies, if I know everything, why would I come and work in these shifts and working for this roles? Somewhere, some back door or front door, or somehow I find the opportunity and get into this IT only. Right? I'm not strong in technologies. That's the reason I'm in front of you.
Nice answer. I do agree with you. So can you please explain the importance of cultural fit?
Cultural fit, I have Tyler Cyber who will take care of me.
Tell us about.
If you want, I can give you his number.
No. So what challenges do you face in IT staffing?
Challenges we face in IT staffing is, nowadays clients are expecting a lot of things in one resume. We get the requirements in California and the rate will be around 45-50. In between, we need to manage the margins and meet the best and genuine, honest candidates. It's very difficult. I have another option is finding the 60% match with resumes. Use some AI technologies. Ask him to update resume according to the requirement. Make it 100% and then 100% closure.
Okay, so you are updating the resume behalf of the candidate, or you ask the candidate by using some AI technologies,
If he
right?
gives me access, I will do the best. If he is doing, I will send him the information.
Okay, so how do you think that's gonna be a placement?
I have
If
placed a couple of placements using the same pattern.
Okay.
If you ask me to submit without formatting, trust me, you will never get a placement.
Okay. So how do you handle a situation where a placed candidate is not meeting expectations?
Generally, if he's not meeting expectation, sitting here, I don't think so I can do anything apart from praying the God. I pray God that he should stick to this project for at least 3 months so that I get my incentive. Also, I can manage in the Scrum calls and weekly calls saying that I was able to make a placement. So that's how I pray God that he should stick to that project at least for 3 months.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Finally, so just let me know what do you know about bench sales.
Bench sales is nothing but marketing the candidate profile sitting in India. Okay, we sit in India. We get profiles from US. I mean, we take from candidate. We will go through the requirement resume couple of times. We don't understand anything, but still we make couple of changes and put it in the portals and send it to the groups and send it to the vendors. And you have to mention your email address and your phone number so that you will get the calls from the client.
My phone number?
I mean to say the bench candidate phone number.
Okay.
I mean bench sales recruiter phone number. After receiving the calls, rate negotiation, rate confirmation, interview, purchase.
Only once.
Bench sales.
That's it. That is what you know about build
It's
sales.
very simple but beautiful.
So are you clear about it?
I am very clear.
Well, Mahesh, I'm done with my interview, and it's really very nice talking to you. And we'll keep you posted on next
Thank you,
steps.
Rajesh. Thank you so much.
Thanks for your time.